everything right, it was you and me.
Hello everyone, my name is Nima and welcome back to my channel, or two if you are new. And today we have a very exciting video. I always say that, but this one is truly exciting because I love hauls. I love watching hauls, I love filming hauls. It's just exciting having new books in your possession. So that's what today is. Today is going to be a fall haul. These are books from probably like the end of August, September, October, and then all of November. And then hopefully in December, if Santa's good to me, I can give you guys a December book haul. As you might have noticed, a new background, or not new, but I'm back home for fall break and like Thanksgiving and all of that. And then I go back to school for 2 weeks to finish off the semester, and then I'm home for like longer than a month. I don't know the exact dates, but that's super exciting. I'm very excited to be home. Planning on filming a bunch, then coming home in 2 weeks and doing it all over again. So let me know if you guys have recently hauled any books. If buying books isn't your thing, let me know any books that you've recently read in the comments down below. I love discussing with you guys, so make sure to do that. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. First off, we're gonna start off with PR. Valentine PR is literally so kind to me. They're always sending me books, so I have a few books to haul from them. Number one, Forbidden Mafia Prince from Brooke Blaine and Ella Frank. I actually have not heard much of these two authors, but I read the back of this and it sounds so amazing. I believe it's Mafia, obviously. I think it's MM, and I think it's Captor Captive, which could be a really good time. So I'm very excited to read it. This one's very short, and I believe there's a few books in the series, so hopefully very soon this will be added to my read list and I will let you guys know my thoughts. So it's a duet and I'm obsessed with the cover. Also, I'm filming at night, and not night, it's like 6 o'clock. It's dark. I forgot that daylight savings exists, so I have a ring light on, so if you see like a little glare, that's where it's from. But yeah, very excited to read this. Then they so kindly sent me Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. I loved A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I thought that book was so cute, so just such a vibe, and I was excited to read this because this is kind of like the prequel before A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. It follows the hero in that book, his cousin or sister possibly. Yeah, this takes place at a boarding school, I believe. It's a bully romance, which I love so much. I have not read a bully romance in what feels like 5 fucking years. Honestly, that's genuinely what it feels like, and that was like what I loved. I loved bully romances. So this is like an alpha hero, angsty anti-hero, billionaire, blackmail, bully, enemies to lovers, forbidden love, revenge, and a tortured lead. So sounds like everything that I love. It's a massive book, so hopefully I can read it before the end of the year. This one is so high up on my TBR. And then they sent me over Tempt by Piper Lawson. This book I actually read already. I don't know if you can tell, but I have tabs here. I really enjoyed this one. So this is, I believe, book 4 in the Off Limits series by Piper Lawson. I didn't read the other books. You don't have to read the other books to read this one. This is actually my first Piper Lawson, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nanny romance, age gap. He is a professor at our college, a live-in nanny situation. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think I rated it 4 stars, so it was great. It was a good time. I feel like the relationship between Kat and his son could have been developed a little bit better. I usually really enjoy reading like a nanny romance where the relationship between the kid and the nanny is just like amazing and super cute. This one could have been developed a little bit more, but I did really enjoy the book and I thought it was a solid 4 stars. And then we will move on to books that I got myself. I saw this at my local thrift store back on campus, Malibu Rising. This book was only $5. I had to pick it up. I was so excited. I do have an arc on my Kindle that has been there obviously before it even came out, which is annoying. Like, I really just want to read this book and love it, and I know I would. Over the summer when I was in Canada visiting my friend Em from Em Reads Romance, she was reading this book and loving it, so that was kind of like my final push, and I saw it at the thrift store for $5. So yeah, super excited to read this. It's in pretty good condition, and yeah. And then I got myself It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I read It Ends With Us back in 2020, and I have a whole reading blog out for it. It's It Ends With Us, Ugly Love, and Verity. That was like my first time ever reading Colleen Hoover. It Ends With Us was the first book that I ever read from her, so I had to pick up It Starts With Us. I keep hearing mixed things about this one. Let me know your guys' thoughts, if you really loved it, if you didn't love it. I personally really loved the way It Ends With Us ended. Like, I feel like it was just such a good moment. I feel like it ended perfectly. I feel like it had, you could just build up the rest of the story in your mind, what she's doing with her life, like all those things. But we have this and I'm very excited to read it. So yeah, I got this a few weeks ago, and yeah, I really want to know your guys' thoughts because it's so polarizing. I have no idea what to believe about this book. I'm just gonna have to go in and read it for myself. And then for my birthday, 2 of my good friends back at school, they bought me, It Happened One Summer, My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. And this was actually my book club pick before it kind of like was put on pause with my friends Reagan and Em. We started a book club. It got put on pause because we were all just going through crazy life changes and just needed a second. But it happened, I keep wanting to say It Happened One Summer because I love that book so incredibly much. But My Killer Vacation, I'm pretty sure, is kind of like a true crime romance. We have this girl, she's on vacation with her brother for the entire summer, and they are renting out an Airbnb, and the person that they rented it out from literally is dead. He's found dead in the house. So she is obsessed with true crime and wants to figure out like what's going on, how did he die. And I believe a bounty hunter, or yeah, a bounty hunter comes into town and is like, step back, I got this, I'm gonna figure it out. And she's like being annoying and being like, no, I love true crime, was made for this moment, and they fall in love. So yeah, this is another book that I hear very polarizing things for. I love Tessa Bailey, like, oh, she is one of my favorite authors ever, but a lot of her books are either hit or miss. No, usually all of them I love, with a select few. Like Hook, Line, and Sinker, I didn't love that one as much as I loved It Happened One Summer, and ever since then I've just been kind of like, oh, I miss Tessa Bailey. So I miss the Tessa Bailey books that I love, so hopefully this is one that I love. I'll probably read this like spring, summer, hopefully. And the last few books that I got were from the Last Chapter book shop. They were doing a small town romance box, and I had to pick it up when I saw that Flawless by LZ Silver would be in there. And Flawless by LZ Silver, and along with Heartless, those were like my favorite books of the year, so I just had to get it. Didn't really read a lot from the other authors featured in the box, but once I saw Flawless, I was like, yes, 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 sign me up. So this is the cover. Flawless, I love it. Funny enough, I got this without even owning the original covers of Heartless and Flawless, and then like the other like special edition covers, which I want all of them. Like, I want them all. So I need to do that before Powerless comes out. But yeah, I love this one. It's super cute. I love the blue. I love the truck, the old rustic truck. And yeah, I was super excited to get it, and it has a little Last Chapter bookshop thing on there. Then also in the box there was The Connection by Morgan Elizabeth, with which this one just sounds so good. So I believe it's a single mom, and I don't really read many single mom romances. There was only The Takeover that I believe that I read, and I loved it so much, and it's kind of like a goal of mine to read more single mom romances instead of just harping on like single dad romances. But yeah, so it's a single mom. She moves back to her small town that she grew up in to take care of her parents. She's juggling a lot. She has like 2 jobs. She is a house cleaner, a dog walker, a mother, an employee, like all these things. And she just kind of has this energy of like, I can do it all on my own, like I'm fine. And then we have the hero who coaches her son for like a little league football. And so he meets the mom and is like, let me help you. He wants to win the heart of both like the son and the mom. So this one should be really freaking cute. I love anything small town, and this just sounds amazing. Then we have Travis by Mia Sheridan, and I own another Mia Sheridan. I own More Than Words by Mia Sheridan. So maybe I'll do like a little moment where I just binge Mia Sheridan. But yeah, this is, I have no idea what this one's about. Apparently about a guy named Travis. Let me know if you guys have read this, because I honestly feel like I haven't heard anything about it, but hopefully it's good. Then we have Moments in Time by KK Allen. Oh, these are so pretty, and some of them have like really pretty details like inside the book. This is apparently small town. No idea what it's about. Hopefully it's good. And then Come Back for Me by 𝓫𝓬𝓬𝓿, which I'm currently reading a 𝓫𝓬𝓬𝓿 right now and really enjoying it. So hopefully if I end up loving that, I will pick up this and let you guys know my thoughts. So that was the last book that I am hauling today for my fall book haul. Let me know again in the comments down below if you have recently hauled a book, and if you haven't, let me know what you're currently reading and if you're enjoying it. I love you guys so much. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. The link is in my description box along with all my other socials, and I will see you very soon with the new video. Bye.
If I got one thing right, it was you and me.